Okay, welcome back to another analysis video by Spit Yo-Yo Mafia. We'll be analyzing another game in this tank. So, if the first thing we're gonna notice is once again it's the artilleries. Welcome to World of Tanks in 2020. World of RD and World of Autoloaders. best World of Tanks ever created, right? But anyways, back to being pretty serious. So the first thing we're going to notice about this is let's take a look at how many heavies they have. How many heavies they have will literally tell you where they're going to go, among other things. So I have a KV2. KV2 is almost 100% going to this corner, so we know he's going to be at the 112. I knew exactly where he was going to be. He was going to be over here. If I was to play this tank has broken armor. It's literally 200 plus all around. This thing is overpowered in my opinion. So the way I would use this is to basically kill anything that's over here, and I believe that's what he does. So he comes straight over here and he starts murdering everything, literally murdering everything. So that's what we're gonna expect there. There's also a bunch of tank destroyers. These tank destroyers are mobile. They can definitely show up over here as well. SU-100 is probably gonna be over here if I had to guess. I highly doubt an SU-100 would come over here. I believe he'd be over here. This guy, I have no idea where he would be. I literally don't know where he would be all game. He's a medium tank, he's probably gonna be on a hill, so on and so forth. Everything else is pretty standard, so let's continue. Move out. Also, keep in mind, another quick map analysis. If you're in a fast enough tank, you can definitely get away with just going over here, because you'll probably be over here long before you get spotted. Now, I'm following an E25 to back him up. This isn't really a great idea, but what else am I going to do, right? But that's what I'm choosing to do. If you're in a slower tank, go this way, because you're going to get spotted if you try to come this way, obviously, so do that. The same can be said for over here. If you're in a slower tank, I would recommend probably taking a longer route than a shorter one, just to be safe, because a light tank can YOLO down. If you get spotted and TD starts shooting, you're going to lose so much health. Depends on how fast you can go. If you can go 35 to 40, feel free to go this way. If you're going like 20 to 30, go around, just to be safe. But since we're fast enough, we're trying to get over to this position as soon as possible. So that's what we're doing, following E25, and we're gonna try to support him here. Also, would not recommend doing this. I am bottom tier, so my game can easily end quickly from doing this. If I were to do this, I would probably have to sit back behind here. That's what I would do. I would sit here and then try to shoot anything that comes around. What I will say is, I'm 100% not planning on sticking around. No matter what happens, I'm not sticking around on his flank. I'm not top tier. The 112 is probably going to come in this direction. And we're probably going to get murdered by him. So, yeah. It's a bad idea. Also, the 112 has really good VRAM. So with optics, like, yo, the tank is so broken. I'm sorry. That tank is not balanced. I don't see any way that the 112 is balanced. It's just not. I tried to shoot at him. Yeah, it wasn't gonna. That tank is highly inaccurate, and he still hit his shot. So this was a very risky shot. I could have died right there. My game could have ended, but it didn't. And because it didn't, this is an ace tanker. So. Alright, so here I'm like just a 112 over here. And I'm telling artillery, it's like, yo, the tank that's gonna murder all of us is the 112. He's doing exactly what I think he should have done. Because I believe that the 112 is doing this, I know that the 112 is probably a decent player. And if this dude is a decent player like I think he is, I do believe the artillery in this case should definitely kill this 112. We also see the ISU, so we know the ISU is over here too. So they're pushing north. So I'm not about to sit around, right? I'm stupid. So yeah, let's pause, take a look at the map, right? We see there's no one over here. They're pushing down the middle right here, right? And we see their top tiers over here. So we know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to push into us. Easiest counter to this is to do the same thing. I don't have encounter turned on because I hate that. But you do the same thing as you would as an encounter battle if someone was to push into you. Like, you would sit here and shoot them, or you sit here and shoot them this way. It's the same thing. So remembering my encounter battle experience, even though I haven't played encounter in literally years upon years, you would come over here and you shoot tanks that's pushing into you. I'm a TD with I have 47% I believe camo value at base when I'm not moving, and then it's like 13 when I'm firing. When I'm moving, it's like 30%. So I'm a lot of camo. They're probably not going to see me. If this dude is using, if he's smart, he'd use optics, but he's probably not using optics. And if he's not using optics, there's no way he's going to see me before I see him, because I do have binocs on. So we're going to try to outspot them by coming back here, and we're going to have to shoot whoever comes into us. Or E25 is trying to go full YOLO mode. Like, dude, look at how many tanks are here. That's not gonna work out, right? Like, this is a bad idea. I'm really surprised that no one knows that he's. If I were him, what I would do is I would AFK here, and then I would start shooting them in the ass when they push, because they don't know that he's here. I would go like between these, and I would just sit there and wait. That's what I would do. But you know he's gonna go full YOLO, so YOLO swag, 420 XXX, smoke weed every day. Okay, T20 doesn't have DPM. What would I do what the T20 is doing right now? You only have 1600 DPM. This dude has well over 2K, and it's gonna pin you with every shot. That means that dude probably lost a ton of health in that exchange. I would expect him to. He knows he's probably gonna die, so he's coming over here and shooting the T20 as well. He gets already eliminated by Artie. So they're pushing into their base. I'm expecting, since they know they're pushing in, some of them are going to turn around, right, and deal with them. However, I know this 112 is going to keep pushing forward. He has absolutely no reason to turn around and deal with these people. He could push into our base and start slaughtering us. This is why I asked artillery to deal with him, right? That's really why I wanted Artie to shoot at this guy. I have no idea where I'm looking right now. I'm probably just chilling right now. I'm thinking about how fucked I am right now. So there we didn't pin him, but we tracked him. That was really important. You're gonna see why later. So he just burned his repair kit, and we know that he just burned his repair kit. So watch what we're gonna do with that information. Now, even if artillery wants to shoot at another tank, he's the only one that's spotted. Artillery is probably going to shoot at him. We know at least one of our arties, this guy over here, has a shot on him. He probably does too. There is no way that he can see us. And if you look at our positioning, it is kind of obvious. But if you had to guess where I am, you're probably going to say I'm in this bush, right? I'm not in the bush. I'm in the open. So if I were to blind shot, I'll probably shoot up here. However, I'm down here a little bit, so you'd probably miss me if you were to blind fire. And you see I'm looking for a shot on his lower plate. Honestly, I should aim for this beak. I'm above him, so this is less angled. So this thing is so thick. I guarantee you this lower plate right now is like at over 200. It's probably like 220 at this angle. Probably even, because I'm above him, it's probably like 230. And then this upper plate is probably 230 as well. So like that's how well armored this tank is. That's the armor values I'm expecting. I'm expecting to penetrate like half my shots shooting at this guy. But I'm going to shoot, I should shoot at his beak. I hope I'm shooting at his beak right here, because I just need to hit the target, and it's like 50-50 out of the way, so. And you notice I'm not firing. The reason why I'm not firing is because he's spotted right now. I don't need to shoot at him because my arty can shoot at him, right? And we burned his repair kit. So if he gets tracked by arty, he is stuck here, and he'll be a sitting duck. And there you see he gets tracked by artillery. I'm just being patient. I don't need to do anything. I'll let artillery handle this. Yes, I can probably penetrate him, but why take a risk of getting spotted? He probably has optics on. However, what you will notice, I do have like at least 10% concealment, so he probably won't see me from here, being honest, because he is at the edge of my view range, and I can see him because of my binocs. You can see they're pushing into the base over here, so they're putting on some heavy pressure over here at their base, and then we're dealing with this guy. Okay, there I saw him pushing forward. I'm like, yeah, he wants to push into us. So the best way to deal with this is to sit here and cover ourselves as much as possible. We're also pretty already safe here, so we shouldn't have to worry about artillery. Okay, the slow AT-7 is pushing up. I'm not worried about him. I want to kill this guy. This guy's the biggest threat right now. It looks like he's trying to guess where we are, but he can't really tell. I don't know how you can't tell where I am. I mean, it's kind of, to me, it's kind of obvious. I don't know if he would. I'd be willing to blind fire, but also something else I forgot to mention. Something that I remembered while I was playing is when he gets stunned by artillery, he can't see anything. So he is blind as a motherfucker right now. So we could take advantage of that, and that's why I waited until Artie hit him to fire those shots, because he cannot see us. So we can definitely shoot him, put some shots into him at this point. I do need to worry about this AT-7. He's probably using optics. He could probably see us if he gets close enough. And see, that's what I was talking about. My shot bounce. This thing has some incredible armor, man. Like, even like 240 APCR, like, dude, it's gonna bounce a few times, right? I don't know how that shot penetrated him. I looked at where it went. I'm like, okay, it's a penetration. Moving on. Sometimes you get those lucky shots. Just take what you can get. So now we gotta deal with this AT-7. It's not that big of a deal. It's really slow. If he does get arty, then he can't see us. So rip. There, I was worried that he actually spotted us because he's an AT-7. He's probably using binocs. So I do need to be aware of those binocs. Optics. I'm sorry. You might be using optics, and that should give him max view range. You don't need food for max view range on that tank, I believe. So I am worried about being spotted by him. That's why I moved back there, because I don't want to get shot. Right. Alright, you notice he just got RD. That means he can't see anything. He's blind. So now we can start, putting damage into him for free. And there you see me. I pulled back just to be safe. You never know. Don't wait for sixteenths to go off. Just, if you think you're spotted, be better safe than sorry. Just pull back. No biggie. Alright, so we dealt with him. So we're going to look at the map right now, and we're going to make some decisions on what we're going to do next. Excuse me. Let me blow my nose for a second. Sorry about that, pretty bad sinuses. But continuing on. So we see that there's a medium tank here. This is where he's last spotted. He's probably still on this flank. I highly doubt he went over here or did anything else. If he did, he's probably over here putting shots into them. That's what I would do. I would just put shots into these heavies over here. I don't know what this T-20 is. T-20 is a very flexible tank. He can do whatever he wants. He probably just saw his two allies die, so he's probably not too interested in pushing in this way. He'd probably push here, or something like that. That's what I would expect. I would expect for no one else to push this. However, this ISU is on this flank. ISU is a very slow tank. There is no way this ISU is going to go middle or here. This dude is going to stay on this flank, right? This is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting him to be here. I don't care what's happening over here. This is not my concern. What I'm concerned with is this ISU is going to show up over here. I figure he's going to wait, and then he's going to push in, basically. And you can see our heavy tanks are now dead. You see, he clipped out the heavy tank like I said he would, and the SG-100 dealt with the KB-2. Yes, T20 is right. It's a camping game now. There's nothing we can do. There is absolutely nothing we can do. Also, that T20 is going to tell me to. It's going to tell me to go back into that bush. I don't want to do that because I want to spot that dude as soon as possible. I don't want him to push up into us. I want to spot him so that Artie can start fucking his ass up as soon as as soon as he gets spotted. I know he's gonna come over here. Where else is he gonna go? Like, I just had to be honest. Where else would, if you were in the ISU, where would you go? You're either camping at your base, like you either push or you camp at your base. That's your two options. You ain't gonna cross the middle. You ain't gonna take all your time lumbering all the way back to go all the way around here. No one's gonna do that. So I know he's gonna push into me because, like, what? Honestly, he either does this or this. So I'm predicting he's gonna do this. Even if he does this, this is the best option to stay here and watch this flank. So my job is quite literally to sit here and watch this flank. Make sure no one pushes. The Jackson is also helping us here as well. If anything happens over here, it's not my job. I also mentioned that while I was streaming as well. I do look in this direction, but like I said, it is not my job to shoot this stuff. It is their job to do so. My job is literally to sit here and watch this flank. This is why when there's 3 artilleries in play, you don't want to get spotted. You notice he got deleted immediately, and this guy's still clipping people, so. And here you see me asking where he is. Like, I want to know where he is. The team will know where he is too. When you die or someone shoots you and you can't see them, let your teammates know where they are, especially when there's not that many tanks alive. So he lets us know that he's probably in this area. There's the T20 right there. I don't know if we have shots on him or not. We're going to move to see if we can get one. Unfortunately, he kind of moved before we could get one. It's unfortunate. Oh, he got artied. Rip. I would have spotted him. He shouldn't have done that. I would have spotted him regardless and taken care of him. So you'll notice me turn my tank, look over there, but I'm like, dude, he's not. This is not my priority. I have nothing to do with this anymore. I don't care. Like, this doesn't matter to me. We have so many RDs. We have an ISU 130. We're gonna let these guys deal with this, okay? Like, you see, he dealt with them, right? He might die from that, but you know what? They're dealing with the problem right now. See, okay, you see what I'm talking about? Guess who showed up? Guess who decided to roll in? This guy. And because I didn't kill that T20, he doesn't specifically know that, no, I'm here, because I didn't fire the shot on him. So now I get to shoot him. I told him to shut up because I'm busy doing stuff, right? So now I'm going to do this. And I'm going to take care of that guy, right? So he should be dealt with. And you see, it's a pretty easy shot. He's dealt with, right? So he did. This is what I was talking about. This is why I pull back, because I expect to get spotted after I fire. So the good thing about this position, I actually watched a better streamer, and that's how I learned about. Like I said, I haven't played on Encounter in years, but watching him play on Encounter reminded me of this position. This is relatively already safe, and I can't really be hit by artillery here. So, or at least I don't expect to die by artillery. I might get hit, but the chance of me dying by artillery is really low. So this guy knows that I'm here now. I don't know where he is. Our ally clicked said he was over here. So, after I get unspotted, I'm not just going to sit in the base. He knows where I am now, specifically. So what I want to do is I want to push forward. I really do want to kill their arty, and their arty is probably, I'm guessing they're like over in this area. I'm pretty sure they're not over here. If they were over here, I would have got clicked, and I'd be dead right now. I guarantee you I'd be clicked and dead right now. So I know they're not over here, and that they're probably over here, and that's why I'm not dead right now. So, I'm going to try to push forward and kill the RD in a bit. I'm going to wait until I get unlit to do that, however. Okay, the reason why I waited, I'm going to add on, the reason why I waited to get unlit is so that he doesn't know where I'm going. So he's probably going to guess I'm still in this area, so he's probably going to push up and probably try to do something like that, but obviously I'm not going to be there anymore, right? Alright, there you go. He's gonna try to spot me for artillery. I'm not gonna let him do that. I don't know why our artillery didn't shoot him here. Like, this is like, dude, you could shoot him from here. I don't know why you didn't. Like, one of you can literally shoot. He's 54 HP. They could have killed him. I don't know why this guy is moving. He should have shot him. Now, you'll see I'm paying attention to this, but I'm kind of like ignoring it a little bit. And I'm telling them just shoot him and kill him. Like, just deal with him, right? Like, you could shoot him too. Like, why don't you do something? Alright. So I'm like, my artillery is failing right now. What is the number one thing I can do to help my team win this game? This is going to be a really long range shot, but I bet if he crests that hill, I might have a chance to kill him because our artillery doesn't look competent enough to do it. So I'll do it for them if I can, and that's what I decided to do. I was really hoping my artillery is more competent and able to kill the dude basically sitting there with splash, but they're not. So also the fact that this guy, once again, the fact that he's not hit yet tells me they're not over here and that they're probably over here. And if they're over here, chances are they're not they're definitely sitting in the base. That's why they're not shooting us, right? That's why they didn't shoot me. That's why they didn't shoot him. So chances are really high that if they're smart, they're probably moving over here to get shots on him or something like that. So I do expect for them. I expect for an RD to be over here by the time I get over there. But I'm gonna try to kill this guy right now. This is my target. If I don't hit him with this shot, too bad. You know, my artillery should have dealt with it. If I hit him with it, you know, profit for us, right? And you can see there is such a small chance that he will be stupid enough to do this, that this will work. But we're gonna find out if this works or not, or if he's stupid enough to actually poke his head up over that. He probably still thinks that we're over here. We're not. We're all the way over here now. You see why I shoot APCR? Did you see how long it took for that shell to get there? It took about a second, maybe a bit longer for that shell to get there to that target. The only reason why I hit him is because he stupidly kind of stopped a little bit, and then he poked his head out. Like, it wasn't even just a little bit, he poked his whole head out. So I took that shot. It's a very long range shot, but I am using bounty vents. I'm lowering my dispersion as much as I can to keep this tank as accurate and then buff the DPM and camo as much as possible. And he kind of ran into that one. That was 100% his fault. So he got killed there. We were at no risk of getting spotted, so rip that guy. He did have a good game. Was putting in some work, but got outplayed. So yeah, rip. So now we're gonna go after their artillery. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. It's not really that important. Okay, so like I said before, we know an RD is probably going to be moving over here, so we expect him to be here. The reason why I'm moving over here is because I don't want to be on flat ground. I want to make it as hard as possible to hit me, and I can use this for a little bit of cover if I need to. Then you see me move around it. Moving to this bush and moving up is the best option afterwards. And also, if I stay, I got two options. I can either use that bush right there, or I can move up along this ridge line. Either or works. You could do either. Just don't do this. If you go, like you see me turning to use the ridge line, don't charge straight up here. That's a very bad idea. But we did spot artillery. Chances are he can't see us, so we're going to take advantage of that. If the other artillery is sitting around, he probably has binocs on. He'll probably see us. Alright, the next shot, we're going to get spotted. We do have like close to 50% concealment, so he's not going to see us, like, even from this distance. But once we fire, we go down to like 10%, so he'll definitely spot us afterwards. I'm now spotted. I'm going to move before the other artillery can shoot at me, right? So I'm thinking he's probably up here, right? No. What the fuck? That was my exact reaction. What? How is he over here? But you know what? Just deal with the situation, right? So we're gonna take a shot at him. We take a shot. I guarantee you he does not have the view range to see us, and I believe we fired through a bush as well. So he's definitely not going to see us, right? However, he knows where we were. So let's get the fuck out of here so he doesn't blind fire us. We're going to move far enough away, then we're going to blind fire back in that bush again. And you see he tried to blind fire us, and then now he's dead, alright? So that was a good game, 1.8k damage, a bit over 800 assists as well. So that's how you have to think when you're playing on a map like this. You saw I lost all my health like at the start, but even though you lose your health, if your gun is still in the game, you can still fire. Do everything you can do to not die, and you can still play the game, so have an amazing game like this. I started off with zero damage, and basically a one shot for most of the enemy tanks, and I turned that into an ace tanker and a win. So don't give up just because you do poorly at the start. If you watch a lot of streamers, you're gonna notice that a lot of times you might not have that great of a start, but if you pay attention to the way the map is flowing, and you flow along with it and you do what you need to do, you can have a good game too. I do appreciate you watching my video. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. I will be posting, I have 3 more of these to post. This will be my last one for today. I'll be posting some more likely tomorrow and the day after. And once I'm done posting the next 3 of these, I do have a special Object 140 video I want to show when everything goes to shit. Let's put it that way. It is not an ace tanker, but it shows what happens when everything goes to shit and what you can do to do your best to win the game. We'll put it that way. But once again, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe if you like this content, and I'll catch you guys later.